can I stay active longer? What a beautiful question to ask, and I'm glad you asked this question. To stay active longer is like having a car that you're asking me, how do I make this car last the longest and be functional? It's the same answer. How can you stay active by being functional is the actual right way to ask this question. Functionality in movement is not something that a human being came up with. Its functionality in movement is determined by studying babies going through developmental stages of movement to go from a helpless infant to running toddlers. It's the same mechanics no matter what part of the world you go to, what gender, what race, what geographical location, what timeline, it doesn't matter. You and I, our children's and our parents and generations to come go through the same process. Of course, there are exceptions like genetic conditions, etc., etc. So in order to age gracefully and to be active for as long as possible, we need to make sure we use our bodies correctly. The methodology I use in my practice and I see fantastic results with is what is called developmental kinesiology based on dynamic neuromuscular stabilization. This is how we study babies, and we can take those patterns of movements and those mechanics of movements and apply it to people who have issues. So if you don't have any issues, hallelujah, fantastic, I'm so happy for you. You are most likely already moving based on proper mechanics. A lot of times people mistake proper mechanics with strength. So they say, oh, I'm not strong enough. And in that instance, I want to remind you that you're much stronger than a 2-year-old. So it's not the strength, it's the mechanics. Your body parts are plenty strong. They just don't know how to dance with each other in proper movement. This is something that perhaps you can look up for a provider such as myself who does DNS or dynamic neuromuscular stabilization, and maybe you can look into it. I certainly have resources available on my website that you're more than welcome to access using one of the methods of contact in the description box, and ask any questions that you may have. But that is the secret recipe for proper aging and the strength of your body and your posture in general. Thank you so much for watching us, subscribing, and following us.